Welcome back to Let's Try Roleplay. This is episode 5 of The Great Games. I'm James, and I'm the DM. Joining me again is Henry as Uma Nakatima, Robin as Luna Erebos, and Connor as Tokrin Reldagos. Previously on Let's Try Roleplay, Tokrin finds himself in an eerily familiar situation when he and his team are pitched against a group of aging Clone Wars battle droids. However, they prove to be no match for the crew of the Eclipse, and even a squad of fully armored droidicas were unable to stop our heroes from claiming victory in their first round of this arena challenge. With this battle came a pleasant surprise. The crew's trusty astromech, WD-4T, reveals his hidden arsenal of powerful fragmentation grenades, the use of which helped secure the team's victory. Back at the cocktail party, our heroes run into some familiar faces. Old friends of our heroes, Kip and Banner, appear to have joined the Great Games. The presence of this Nautilonian and Wookiee may prove advantageous in future challenges. But the next challenge is upon our heroes now, as the second round of the arena battle begins. Okay. You guys are back in the main arena. People around, dirt at the ground.
Robots
Hondo.
making sounds.
Throw some more bars, because that rhymed all of it. People around,
rhyme?
dirt on the ground.
Oh shit! Let's get ready to pound.
Let's
you're
make
back
a
in-
sound. Let's do that.
Does let's get ready to pound?
Hondo's
often
just
work
like,
for you?
I love it. Keep going.
And
Why
what
can't
does
I
that
do
mean?
his
It's
voice
time
without putting my
for
hands in
the
air?
Destiny round.
Yes, we should
Roll.
roll Destiny. Right. Well, so Hondo's
Good try.
looking down at you,
My name?
and commentator is up in the thing, and he goes,
Oh, I forgot about him.
how does his voice go? No,
It's kinda like
it's the intro voice.
It's like think of a baseball
Bit of an
game,
attack.
like an
Yes.
announcer.
The Malevolence.
The Malevolent, that's it, yes. Cool. The Malevolent, and now we come round to rolling Destiny points. So you guys all roll your Destiny points.
I just imagine that Hondo just changed the whole
I
thing,
got
so he's
one-
like not fighting anymore. Everyone just has to sing some sweet, sweet rhymes.
This is
to
a
get them to
dance-off.
the same.
My name is Uma, and I'm here to say, I'm gonna stab your friends in a mean way.
My name is James, and I'm here to say I rolled 2 light side points. No fucking way.
I got a bad one.
Oh,
Just the one though.
Just the one bad boy.
Just the one bad.
I got two good boys.
I got two.
Yeah.
I got two
What?
good boys as well.
Okay.
I'm really curious as to what really dumb things we're gonna spend them on this time.
I've not, to be honest, actually, can anyone also just in case, so you guys have got 6 light side points and then 1 dark side point. Has anyone at the moment got any conflict that's not resolved?
I don't think so.
No,
I
because you
don't-
made me resolve it last time.
Good.
Well, no, actually, I kind of
Cochran,
wanted to resolve it
anything?
last time because it was just gonna get worse.
It was just going to get real bad.
I've got one.
Okay, roll a d10. We'll sort that now.
Might as well. I don't
This
have a
has been-
D10.
Oh, sorry, I've got one here. That'll do. That one. And then do you want to guess?
It's a 7. I can't remember whether high numbers are good or bad.
Bad.
So
No, good.
high numbers are good. High numbers are good. So your morality will go up by 6.
Ooh.
One of them.
Why am I such a fucking advocate of the light side?
2 of them.
Um,
Nerd.
I mean,
and
you're a
Everyone
Jedi.
knows. Everyone knows cool people.
Robin, did you get any conflict?
No, I did not.
Okay, give Luna the d10. You also roll. You just have no conflict to fight it. So whatever number you get, add on to your.
I didn't get any
Morality.
I didn't get any conflict either.
We resolved yours last time, so we're gonna leave it at that.
I didn't get any conflicts in the time that we weren't playing.
No, we spoke to like a ton of people. The entire time on the planet, I got
What did you
no
get, Luna?
conflict.
I got a 6.
Cool. So add 6 onto whatever your morality is currently.
I got no conflict.
I don't
the
actually
entire
think he
time
got
on the
any
planet.
conflict last session.
I got no conflict last
He did
session.
not
Didn't
get
really
any.
have a lot of opportunities.
I
I got like 9 in the first one.
I will
but-
allow you to roll the d10.
Cool.
I will allow you to roll. That is fair.
That's the fucking rules, though. It's not like you're.
6.
It's not like you're giving him a.
That dice
Yeah,
wins.
but you guys have like done 3 sessions without, or 2 sessions with no conflict rolling, and he's done 1. I just but we'll do that now. and We'll keep it on level playing and make sure you guys all roll at the same time.
Honestly, we
go
need to
up
get
by
any.
6.
He needs to get any extra.
Yeah, we're
bonus
trying to
points
help
that
him
he
as
does.
protagonists of the light.
So you go up by
light
6.
side.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
You
To
do
what
6.
might we?
Yeah.
Might we?
You had no
Might,
conflict.
might we request to what?
No.
36.
So, what are you currently
39.
sitting on, Tokren?
68.
Okay, so you are. Wait, is that?
Oh, just
no, 70 would make you a paragon of a light side.
just
would it not?
one more. Just one more.
I don't know. It'd be the.
Oh, and Luna, what are you currently sat on? If you
60
want to disclose it.
66. Oh, 66. I just
66.
said it.
69
Anyway.
would be so
like order.
Star Wars reference. Right, okay. So, let's get straight into this, guys.
Let's just
Commentator, sort of, he sees a wave from Hondo, who's drinking and might not even be paying
Does
attention.
Hondo have that fucking little alien shit on his shoulder?
I was just thinking that, yes.
Because I've been watching Clone Wars again recently, and he's got like that salacious crumb species that sort of sits in his shoulder.
It
like
looks, from your point of view as a player, it does look mildly different. Like, you know, when in classrooms the pet hamster dies and they kind of replace it without telling anyone.
classic move.
What a weird analogy to use.
Do you not used to do that? Anyway, commentator comes back on and goes, now for round 2 with the crew of the Eclipse facing off against.
Did we come up with a team name?
No.
No, we just went in with our code names.
Well, we didn't, and then we changed it to Toko.
Yeah, you guys have. Everyone
Someone,
knows what your real
someone
names are now.
accidentally said our real names. It's been lost to time. Who?
But we scrapped it. They just got a new data pad, or they just
Yeah.
deleted it.
Okay.
But he goes facing off against the Game Master, and then the other side opens, and it's me. No,
Wow.
no.
Wow.
The other.
He'd be really fucking weak then. We'll do
Yes.
this.
Oh, fuck you! I got wily ways.
Do you roll deception?
Shut up! You're not my DM. Anyway, you're not my real mom. The other door. So the door on the other side opens, and like some sort of dust gets picked up, and like billows a big cloud out as it opens up. And stepping out from there, you see what appears to be quite a rough and battered stormtrooper.
Oh.
He's called the Game Master.
He has like a weird. So he has like the orange sort of.
Oh, so he's like
Shoulder
a
badge on the
in
side.
charge, in chargey boy.
There's sometimes like sergeants or squad leaders or something like that, yeah. But he also has like sort of what seems to be like a little bit of a tattered brown cloak sort of thing hanging from underneath that and stuff. But he looks quite beaten up.
He looks pretty cool.
I'll turn to Luna
And he
and, be
starts
like,
walking towards you.
I'll turn to Luna and be like a deserter?
I'll start walking towards him.
As you guys walk towards him, he takes something off his belt, which is a small metal cylinder, it looks like.
Do I know what it is?
He
Yeah.
presses...
Can I make a
it's-
roll?
It becomes very, very obvious very quickly because he presses a small button on the side of it.
Is it a thermal
And
detonator?
a long 1.5 meters maybe, or just over 1 meter of static green plasma fires out of the end of it. It's a lightsaber.
Ah.
Oh,
Oh.
nifty! I thought it was
Fuck.
going
To
to be.
anyone that is a big fan of Star Wars and did some serious deep diving like I did in my youth, this is Sergeant Creel, also known as Agent 5241, who was the only stormtrooper trained by Vader in the art of lightsaber combat before he was sent to the Hutts.
Nice. And he's got a green blade.
He has a green lightsaber.
Was
for
it
some reason.
taken from a Jedi or was it
No
from...
idea.
Ah.
It's been lost to time.
But I saw this guy a couple of years ago, and I always wanted to put him into a campaign. So
fuck.
this is Sergeant Creel, or as you guys now know him, the Game Master.
The Game Master. Well,
Cool. I drew him a sword.
well, avoid those. Make sure that you do what I did last time and do not include any of your soak in any
Yes,
attacks.
I would like to let everybody know that you can minus your soak as per the rules.
That's
But
encouraging.
at the moment, yes, I went through the whole last session forgetting that you have to take away
You're
your
an-
soak.
You're.
Tokrin
you're-
died, less of damage and more of stupidity.
I
So,
mean,
everyone can please roll for me some cool or vigilance. Again, you guys know what's happening, but whichever's best for you. I'll bend the rules and let you use either.
Nice.
Go around. What did you? Well, who got the highest out of you?
I think Connor may have got the
I
highest.
got 5 successes and 2 advantages.
I got 3 successes and 3 advantages.
Okay, so I thought I did well. Apparently not. I got 3 successes and 1 advantage.
That's still fine.
That's still pretty good.
That's still good.
We're just a good bunch of
Imagine
good
if-
bunch of
Good bunch of good boys.
just good bunch of
Boyos.
blokes.
good bunch of blokes and a girl.
Okay.
do we roll for WD-40 as well?
Oh shit.
Oh shit! Yeah.
Yes, I'll roll for him.
I stand back and just let Woody fire frags.
Was there ever a chance that his secret weapon was going to be a lightsaber?
Oh my god.
But he has no dexterity. It just comes out the top. And it's like,
I love your optimism.
He just spins.
Tokrin turns to Uma and is like, what's your plan? Does the lightsaber change?
going to hit him.
Yeah, just watch out. I
Just
mean,
going to
this
hit
guy
him.
is... I don't know, you've never really properly come up a lightsaber before.
No, it's
have
fine. It doesn't look that bad.
Come up all lights.
you? Come up against
I'll just hit him
it.
hard. It's fine.
Okay,
I don't
okay.
care. He'll
Luna?
be- I mean, Luna's gonna shoot him. We got a good plan going on here. It's got a good thing. It's never failed us so far.
I'm just going to make sure I don't go anywhere near the lightsaber the whole time.
I think
Okay,
that might be wise.
So,
It'll be fine.
the order is going to be Tokrin, Uma, Luna, then Woody, then the Game Master.
Lol.
So we
I
just
would
gotta.
like to remind all of you that none of you know how many grenades Woody has, and he didn't reload them since the last battle.
Oh, we don't need to, he has a grenade factory inside of
He
him.
builds them out of shit. I honestly can't remember how many he used, so I'll go back and listen to that at some point.
I'm fairly sure he used 2.
I think he used 3.
2 or 3.
But it doesn't
We'll
matter.
go with
I
2.
haven't got a number in my head.
I
I'm just gonna
flip a
stop.
light side point to say he used 2.
Did he run out last time? No, probably not.
He used 2, and he has 4 left.
Okay, you want to flip
I flipped a light
it?
side
Okay,
point.
okay, right. Okay, he used 2 and he's got 4 left.
Yeah,
Okay.
that'll do.
You,
I'd say 6 grenades is a fair amount to fit inside an
that's
astromech.
fair enough. That's what I was going to say, but you're good. You're good.
Can you not
So,
just
anyway.
manufacture
Less
them?
than you were going to say.
Yeah, sure. Anyway,
I flip another
moving
one
on.
to give him 10.
No, no. 6 is actually really good. That's good. Right, Tokrin, you have a battered-looking, armed with a lightsaber stormtrooper walking towards you. What's your first move?
I just want to say I realised I said 6 because I imagined him having like a 6-pack of grenades,
Aww.
Hell to the
like
yes.
in like one of those plastic ring things.
Yes, it's true. Bad for the environment, but convenient.
Tell you what else is bad for the environment? Frag grenades.
Fair enough.
Does Tokrin have parry?
I don't know, does he? If it's written in your
say on
character
your
sheet, he does.
thing.
I have parry.
I have parry.
Tokrin, come
Where,
on.
where is it on a...
It's on. It'll be on one of your. It'll be on one of these, and it'll be
Yeah.
the character one.
Ooh, for all of your winning last time, can everyone give themselves 5 XP for winning the
Oh,
last
yeah.
round of combat?
Can I spend it?
You can spend it whenever you want.
All right, cool.
Just alert me to the fact that you've done it.
Is it on, like, that page?
No, it's in your. Well, I mean, yeah, no, it would be in that for his skill tree.
For our
Yeah, not the force one, just the skill tree one. Yes,
Yeah, no, I don't have. I can't get it.
you'd have to multi-class to get it. In.
I have it.
Fuck, I actually don't have parry.
Yeah.
That's bad.
Yeah.
The actual Jedi can't block a shot.
Yeah.
No wonder he was a shit Jedi.
Parry doesn't block shots. Deflect does shots. Parry does close combat attacks.
No, that's what I mean, as in, like...
It means attacks.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
Well,
It's pretty bad.
Apart from cacking in his pants, what is Tokrin up to now?
Tokrin is just gonna ignite his yellow lightsaber,
Yes.
narrow his
that-
eyes
is that
at
what
the
he calls
guy.
it?
Yeah.
Narrow his one robotic eye. Yes.
Narrow his one robotic guy.
I
So
imagine that
true.
being really cool
I
because like
assume you've
you'd
got
have like the
some sort
camera
of-
lens thing. and
Yeah.
you're like,
Have you got some sort of a patch on the other side, I assume?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
And is gonna run up and take a swipe at ya boy, the game master.
Sweet. You're at medium range to him, so you'll have to take a strain to move up to him.
Okay, fuck it.
I've definitely got that. The song that we heard the pub quiz the other day. You know, the good, the bad, and the ugly. Like tumbleweeds going in between.
What's the rule with aiming?
You can't aim at the moment because you've just used your both maneuvers to move up to him.
Grand. What's the difficulty?
Difficulty will be 2 because it's an engaged attack.
Nice.
Oh, he has, just so you know, add 1 black dice to it as well because he's got
already
armor on.
failed. That is a grand total of 1 failure and 2 advantages.
1 failure and 2 advantages. Right, okay. Well, you miss. How would you like your advantages to come into it?
I would like my advantages be that he's so sort of concerned with Tokrin running up to him that Luna can get into a good position where she can fire. You've got an invisibility thing.
Yeah.
Like, could she ignite her invisibility thing? That she has, or some way that he can't see where she is, or give her a boost in some way.
Well, what I can make that is that if you use your invisibility this round, because basically invisibility just makes it so that it's really difficult to figure out where they are.
Yeah.
So I'm sort of going to make it because the rules don't specifically specify how that really works. And my idea was that it was going to be like, for one of your maneuvers, you have to use a maneuver to figure out where they are before you can attack them. If you want to use those advantages, I could say that it's along the lines of the fact that he just cannot find you this round. So he can't make an attack against Luna this round.
Okay.
That will bring it round to Uma's turn.
Your boy. Also gonna run up with my big old sword.
Double team.
The sword.
With my big old, he's got a lightsaber. He's worthy of the sword.
Yeah.
I'm gonna. Well, droidicas were worthy of the sword, so I think a lightsaber. Would be.
We were no match for them.
I mean, we were a match for them.
But Tokrin wasn't.
Yeah, Tokrin wasn't. Uma was. And he's just gonna hit him with big old sword.
Cool. Make your attack against him. He has 1 defense, that's 1 extra black.
1 extra black.
And you'll take the 2 strain to get up to him as well. Everybody's at medium range. Well,
2
you guys.
1 strain.
1 strain, sorry, 1 strain. But because you use your 2 maneuvers.
Uno strainer.
Uno straino.
Oh,
Cool.
wow.
So
Nicely done.
I
think so.
That cancels out that. So that works out as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 successes and 2 disadvantages.
That's really good.
Yeah. Can I use? Oh no. So yeah, 5 successes will do 13 damage.
13 damage.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Nice.
And you had some advantages there.
No, I had 2 disadvantages.
2 disadvantages. Okay.
Yeah.
Do you have any ideas of how your disadvantages would affect you?
Can I say that I like swing too hard with them? Like I go up and I swing too hard, and I try and do like an anime thing of like running past him and cutting him. But I try to do that. The sword kind of catches in his armor after doing some damage, and I kind of trip over a bit, and then I have like a disadvantage. Like I have maybe like.
You could say you literally trip over, and you could be like, you have to use one of your maneuvers to stand up next.
Yeah, that
next
works.
time.
Yeah. I trip over. I try and do like a cool thing of like, running past him, and like it doesn't work.
Yes, yeah. Like he sort of absorbs that. You know that samurai slice you do where you slide. You do that with a sword.
Well, I tried to cut all the way through him, but didn't. And then it kind of put me off balance.
Good.
I'm imagining like you're running through him and you're trying to slice him, but your
Naruto
thing
run
gets
up.
like gets caught in his armor, and then like you run past the sword, but the sword's stuck. You just like
Pretty
fall
much.
backwards
And
on your
It
back.
pulls it out of him, but I fall over.
Yeah,
I do Naruto run while doing it.
cool.
That was your error.
That's my other disadvantage, is that I Naruto run.
That brings it to Luna's turn.
Alright. I mean, I could just go invisible now to run. No one could actually see.
No, everyone will know.
Everyone would know. Right, so I... also, apologies to listeners. I'm currently ill at the moment. So to go invisible, does that require... What does that entail in terms of, like, maneuvers and my...
We're going to say that you're sort of... your turning invisible is like a maneuver to activate your device.
Okay. I would like to go invisible.
Yeah.
May as well. We're bringing it the big guns now.
How does the crowd react to that?
Yeah.
Did you not go invisible last round?
No.
Purposely didn't.
Most of them are probably like, it's pretty good.
What about the commentator?
That's a pretty like for a crowd watching a blood sport. That's a pretty like
Commentator,
reserved
pretty
reaction.
Most
They're
of them
like,
are like, fuck yeah! It's not like completely unseen tech. Probably impressed it actually works
Unseen.
more than anything. But the commentator probably wasn't. He wasn't paying attention at that moment. He just goes, I don't know how the crew of the Eclipse are gonna do with only 3 fighting against him. He obviously doesn't know that you're there.
Would he?
he's done a full. I don't know, Jeff. She just kind of disappeared.
I don't know, Jeff. I wasn't looking.
Thought they were bringing on a sub.
You're right. I saw her go off. Right. Okay. So you're now invisible,
Yes, please.
which will mean that he cannot physically make an attack against you.
Yeah, and how far is he away from me at the moment?
Currently, he's medium range to you.
Okay, I'll stay medium range. I'll not get down because I feel like I want to be moving around with this boyo. Get down on it. Well, actually, to get down on the
Space DHS is actually having a sale, so it's going to end this rotation now.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, what?
It always is.
It's DFS, by the way.
Once per round.
What did I say?
DHS. I think you're halfway between DFS and VHS.
Fuck it. I'll lie down. I'll go down where I am.
Yes.
And I'll shoot
Shoot.
in the face.
Sweet. Remember that when I'll allow in the maneuver it takes you to lie down, that you will have your... So you'll have to take 1 strain to lie down, but you can put your bipod up in the same maneuver.
Bazinga.
I love the idea of like taking a strain to lie down. Is you like getting down, but you're like a bit old. It's like, oh,
My knees.
my bones. Not as young as I
Or
used to be.
you jump to the ground so hard you like fucking headbutt the
Yeah.
So a little bit of a story here. Once upon a time, I was in cadets, and it was around the time that Black Ops had just come out, in which there was dolphin diving, and we were out doing like an exercise. So I've got a gun. So I've got like a rifle in my hands, and we're doing like a mock firefight with blanks, and I like run forward, and with like, there's this thing where you have to like fire a maneuver. So you run forward a bit, get down, and then the other lot run forward a bit and get down. And as Black Ops had just come out, I tried to dolphin dive down and whacked myself in the mouth and nearly knocked a tooth out.
Shit.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it's not fun.
Jesus. And since then, he's hated dolphins.
I have. Mortal enemy.
I can tell.
No. Yeah.
Right, so he's medium range. So
medium range to you.
So what difficulty are you giving?
That would be 2 purple.
But I have a thing that decreases the difficulty of combat. Oh,
Only
at
from
long
long-
and extreme
only at long-
ranges.
at long
Oh, you
range, yeah.
fucking tit.
No.
Uh,
Hey, fucking tit.
I think. Yeah. Oh bloody fuck!
Oh dear.
It's the worst kind
Oh
of
shit!
stuff.
I just kind of.
It
I
was-
just turned whatever
it
these
was
were.
that one.
It was these. No, it wasn't.
No, it wasn't. It was.
It was a. It was. I think it was just a feel. Hold on. I think it was. Was it?
Yeah, it was.
James, I don't know. I just hit
No,
my
it
two
was that
dial.
one.
I don't
It
know.
was
what
that one. It was
it?
that
Oh, it
one.
was.
Yeah.
You're right. Yeah. Right, so they cancel. So I got 4 advantages.
4 advantages. Okay, so unfortunately you don't hit him. The blaster bolt sails past him, but you can use those advantages for something.
But technically my crit is 3.
Well, I'll let you inflict a critical hit against him. It just won't do any damage. It'll just do whatever the critical hit is against him.
As well.
Okay, well we'll come up with an explanation. So roll the D100 for me. I think you guys have still got the D10.
Yeah,
so
we
there's
do.
the other one.
Roll them.
Thank you.
We'll come up with an explanation how exactly this affects him in a sec. Once we know what the critical hit is.
80.
80.
Ooh.
Right. Okay, so you rolled an 80. He has durable. He has a rank, 2 ranks in something called durable, which means he reduces it by 10 each rank. So he reduces it by 20. So he gets 60.
Oh, don't like that.
He receives an agonizing wound. The target increases the difficulty of all brawn and ability checks by 1 until the end of the encounter, which I would assume includes all of. Seeing as those his attacks rely on that, that will include those as well.
Oh.
So.
I have an idea.
Uh huh.
So it hits his armor, and his armor protects him. from any of that, but it like fuses. It hits him at a joint and it fuses 2 armor plates together.
Yeah, I
so
like that.
like
Yeah.
where he's trying to swing, he doesn't have the dexterity.
I like
Yeah,
that.
that's
It's just
very,
like
very
the
well
heat is melted
Yeah.
2 plates together.
Mhm.
Yes.
I
No,
dig
that's
it.
really good. So everyone remind me that his attacks have +1 difficulty to them.
Will do.
James,
Yes.
his attacks have +1 difficulty.
Oh my god, that's
You do that to me all the time.
Original joke. Right, yeah, cool. So it now brings it round to Woody's turn. He's going to try and make an attack against this boyo. He's going to, well, 2 of you are stood up against
There is
this
the issue
motherfucker.
of it will hit us as well.
Well, okay, here we go. Right, we're going to do the same as last time.
Does me being on the ground give me any assistance? Because when there's a grenade, you're supposed to dive on the ground or something.
Let's see if you can dive onto it or something.
No, like when it's
It
nearby.
may be reduce you from fragmentation.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll give you 1 defense against the
Yeah.
roll of the attack.
Yes.
If he decides to attack against you, though, so because he sees 2 of his friends, who again he had to make this decision last combat as well, but these guys sometimes piss him off. But
Yeah.
I would like you guys to consensus a highs and lows together, and then tell me what it is.
Lows.
Nice.
Rock, paper, scissors to see who goes lows or highs.
Do you want to just roll the dice? D100.
You're both
We
you're both
agreed,
going
though.
to be
I
together
said
in the roll.
lows.
I said highs.
Yeah, but we have to agree.
You have to agree because I'm only going to make 1 roll because
Yeah.
both of you would be
'Cause
hit
we'll
by
both
the frag
be
grenade
hit.
if you got.
Oh.
So he can
So-
only make 1 attack.
Rock, paper, scissors. Rock, paper, scissors.
I win.
He doesn't attack you.
Yeah.
Right. Yes. Okay. Cool. So he.
Just to say on the rock, paper, scissors, the first round, we both went scissors. Second round, I went scissors, Connor went paper.
He's like you can see. Fuck. You can see Woody just sort of like. And he turns to where Luna used to be. Goes,
I was like, I'm not paid enough for this shit. I'm not
and
even
then,
paid.
that brings it round to the game master's turn.
James, he's got +1 difficulty on his attacks.
Thank you, Henry.
Had you forgotten?
No.
Oh, it's
had.
because we reminded you.
So he is going to. He has his lightsaber ignited, and he's basically facing off against Uma with your sword,
Mm-hmm.
kind of lying on the ground now. And Tokrin, another person with a lightsaber. It's probably the first time he's come up against somebody with a lightsaber since Vader. And he decides, he sees you on the floor, Uma, and he, thinks better of it and goes for the person who's still the bigger threat. And he makes
what he
a
thinks.
lightsaber check
Ooh.
against Tokrin.
Nice.
He has no increases to his difficulty, so
Oh, he has a increase of 1 to his difficulty.
what's your defense?
1.
One. This is a lot of dice.
Fuck, I don't want to know that.
Yeah, but it could be a lot of. He gets +1 difficulty, so
Right. So he hits you with 2 clean successes, but one of those successes was a triumph. So he gets a critical hit on you.
Another one.
This is another critical hit on Tokrin.
oh, so you've already got 2.
Right, so what are these? What's the damage first?
So the damage outright is going to be.
Make sure to put your soak on it.
No, you can't put a soak
Can.
on it. The lightsaber
Oh
cuts
no,
through soak.
lightsabers! We need to go find some cortosis.
You guys need to find
I've
some
got some
cortosis with you.
cortosis. I've got some
The
cortosis
damage-
gloves that I've never used.
That means
Are they warm?
it will be 12 wounds.
That takes him out straight away.
Right, guys, I'm off to bed.
And now so that puts you above your wound threshold
Puts him on it.
on it.
Yeah,
Right. Okay.
but I've got 1 defense.
That
That makes
Was
the
already taken
difficulty.
into account.
That makes the check harder.
Hold on.
harder.
Was that including the +1 to difficulty with
Yes.
his?
Yeah, it was.
Oh shit! Me.
He rolls 2 yellows and 3 greens for lightsaber. So
Bye,
Tokrin,
guys.
Tokrin, I'm going to need you to roll 2 critical hits
2.
because you get 1 for the critical hit he does against you, and 1 for the fact that you went down.
Oh, really?
Mm.
57. Plus, I add stuff because I've already got previous critical hits, don't I?
Yes, so that's 77.
Okay, good. Should we resolve that first?
Doesn't matter, you just add it on, it's hamstrung again. So you got hamstrung again.
I've
You
not
lose
got
your free
hamstrung
maneuver until
already.
the end of maneuver. It's right. You're now hamstrung. There was a lot of hamstrunging last time, but
So I'll put.
Oh, it was the other. It was.
Yes, right. So am I putting hamstrung down?
just put another critical hit 2 purple because it doesn't matter what it is because you don't take the effects of it.
Yeah.
So that's another 2 purple.
Well, actually, if you get back up this encounter, you won't have your free maneuver, so do super hamstrung. Actually, yes, and then take the card for it, which will be floating about.
I'll get it.
Can you also give me slowed down and fearsome wound?
Yep.
83 plus 30.
Shit. Which is 113.
113. That's pretty rough.
Get ready to deal me another one, Henry.
I'll get 113 out.
Okay, so you can get rid of that hamstrung. Until this critical, you have temporarily lame. Until this critical injury is healed, the target cannot perform more than 1 maneuver during his turn.
That's rough.
Temporarily lame.
Temporarily lame.
That's what it's called.
Yes.
That's so lame. Oh, James.
Yes.
Have you remembered that he's got +1 difficulty to all of his checks?
Do you know I did?
Oh, cool. Just checking.
Guys,
Good.
I'm not enjoying.
Tokrin's
My
getting.
character is
Top-
shit.
Tokrin's going the way of Anakin in episode 3.
But I don't think
Getting cut to pieces.
I remember
Oh,
Anakin
right,
did
okay.
spend a lot of episode 3 unconscious having horrible dreams.
Yeah.
he's squishy.
Right.
Jesus. Fuck.
You're going to have to just keep replacing
At this
bits
point, you
again.
hear the commentator roar, "No Maleficent!" No, he's like, "Oh, that's the second time we've seen I need to check my notes. Which one of these is it? Tokrin? Or was it Tokrin? Was I supposed to say Tokrin? Was I supposed to say Tokrin?
Can I
Or
shout?
Zephyr?
His name's Zephyr,
Ah!
not
Zephyr!
Tokrin. I don't know any Tokrin.
This is not the Tokrin you're
That sounds
looking
like
for.
that sounds like a weird clock. Tick Tokrin. Shut up.
You're distracting us.
I can't really hear you. I think the microphone is helping me. Anyway, fuck, that was bad.
Oh, alright, guys.
That brings it round to Tokrin. Nothing happened.
No. So you have a number of boxes of like available places to put your critical injuries.
He can't have any more.
I've not got any more room in my character.
You know,
to
it'll
write
take-
any more.
It'll take a minimum of 4 weeks
I can
to
give
get
you
rid of
some
all
extra
of them.
paper if you require it.
How many critical injuries can one man take?
Not many more before they fucking die.
Right.
Oh, one
Okay.
hit KO.
Yeah.
I would like Uma to make his move.
Cool. Uma is
We know
gonna
you've only got one.
stand up,
Yes, that's one strain.
and he's going to
one
do the
maneuver.
thing that he normally does, but he's also going to aim.
That's a one strain.
Yeah.
You're good.
And I'm going to hit him.
Good. With your sword.
Yeah.
Good.
Cool. That works out as 1 success and 2 advantages. And 2 advantages will do a crit.
Okay,
So
cool.
I crit.
So roll. How much damage was it first? Let's resolve the damage first.
That'll be 10 damage. Not as much as normal.
Okay.
Yeah. And then where...
And you have Pierce of 4, don't you?
4. Yes. I do indeed. Also, I stood up, just to say. And so I took a strain.
Yes, of course.
And the crit I do is a 99 plus 3. So that's 129.
Plus 3.
Plus vicious 3. So I plus 30.
Plus 30, which makes it what?
129.
129. So he gets an extra. He's a 10 on top of that because he took critical hit
yeah.
4.
So 139.
But he takes 20 off it in total.
119.
119. There, we got there in the end.
That's even more than I got.
Yeah.
Oh
Do I kill him?
no, but Tokrin, you're gonna find this some sort of poetic, really. You jump up.
Is he blind?
You jump up and slice. You do this like swinging circle, and your blade goes straight across the visor of his helmet.
Oh,
You hear
poetic
this
justice.
cracking, gurgling noise, and he lets out this like bone-chilling Wilhelm scream as you blind him
Ah.
permanently.
Yeah.
Oh!
Fuck.
I would like to.
Luna, you can turn off your invisibility. It is literally of no benefit anymore.
More comfy, to be honest.
Can I kind of, after doing that, can I turn to the crowd and be like, "Oh, you did good there."
They don't know he's blind.
Or you get this big, because this sort of helmet, sort of you can see visibly this helmet, sort of the glass, and it shatters out. And although it is different, you know, there's like, you can see these holographic screens all over the place as well, and like weird little drone camera droids. And they're sort of zooming in on it, and they can see sort of like blood dripping down the front of his helmet now. And there's this big sort of like, whoa, from the crowd, and the commentator is almost being drowned out by it all. But yeah, you have successfully blinded Sergeant Creel.
Good.
Oh la la.
Get wrecked.
Luna, would you like to finish him off?
I quite like being invisible.
Shoot him through the ears so he's
it's quite
blind
nice.
and deaf.
So I'm gonna stay invisible. Let's do it.
Let's get this over with and drag Cotocran's corpse off the field again.
I'd like to make it very clear that just in case anyone out there listening to this wonders about whether we should use conflict from this now on, when he takes this hit, he like backs up a couple of steps and then still engaged range with you guys, but he like puts his hand back on the lightsaber and like looks like he steadies himself and like readies for another attack. So it doesn't look like he's helpless. So if you attack him, it won't be murder.
Okay.
I mean, I didn't actually consider that. I was just like, we need to kill him.
No
to
one
do this thing.
ever does.
We're in combat. It's fine.
Yeah, it's totally good.
Okay. Should you shoot? Where's my?
All's fair in love and combat.
Henry, can I have my yellow dice, please?
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes.
Thank you. Okay, and these 2 purples. I get that one. I'm gonna aim. I didn't do that last time, but I will do it this time. Watch out! Oh, hello. Good day.
It's alright.
Is it?
Mm.
Oh my god! Why am I getting all these fucking advantages? Piss off! I got 4 advantages.
I will let you do a critical hit against him.
That's good. That's good. He's already got.
Yeah, it could kill him.
Yeah.
I'll let you do 1 critical hit against him.
I'll fucking crit him.
Yeah.
I just need
Really
one of
wanted to
those
death
to be a
as well.
success. Just one of them. One of them.
That dude's gonna have to go to some sort of charity.
23.
23. So it will be flat 23 because it's plus 20 minus 20. So he's off balance. He has a black dice to the target's next skill check.
I mean, he's blind, which kind of
This
makes
poor
sense,
dude.
I guess.
And also, you can see, guys, that he looks like he's doing pretty fucking badly at this point. That
I
brings
mean,
it.
he is blind.
It brings it to WD-40. When you knock him off balance, he actually staggers back into short range.
Oh.
I like that.
WD-40 now sees an opening.
His little eye goes red.
He really,
Shadow goes down.
you can
comes up,
hear
it's red.
a whirring inside his head, and then he misses, but he gets one advantage. A grenade sails through the air.
Lands,
Damn it! Hits the crowd.
lands in the crowd. The person, like a Northalonian, looks down at it. It's like, oh shit.
It lands in the crowd. There's an explosion. A couple of people look like they're pretty badly injured. The whole band takes a moment of silence and goes, "Woohoo!" And Hondo's like, "That is what I like to see."
I just kind of look over at Woody like, we really need to teach you how to aim.
We haven't raised you well.
I like to imagine that every time he does it, it's very much like when R2 fires the lightsaber out the top, but just far stronger. It's like whenever he fires a frag grenade, he doesn't really aim directly at them. He kind of like tries to mortar it and fire it up and down.
Yeah.
But it
Like
just
a
goes
parabola.
up into the ground. Yeah.
He's got no parabola game. All right, that will bring it back to the game master's turn. He
Isn't doing well.
knows that he's taken a few steps forward, so backwards. So he sort of like starts running forwards and sort of swings out with his lightsaber towards Uma.
Can I?
This is going to be one hell of a fucking
Can I?
roll.
Yeah. I was gonna say I was almost like, can I spend a destiny point so that when he took a step back, he's turned around slightly, so he has to try and figure out what direction I'm in.
Yeah, if you want to use a destiny point, I'll allow you to do that.
Cool. Yeah.
Right,
So
okay.
he's like facing the wrong way. So there's a chance he might just run in a random direction.
Right,
and
so
swing.
he has to use one of his maneuvers to figure out where he is, which
Yeah.
means he has to do a vigilance check, which normally would be 0 because you could see. So we'll add on whatever the blinded additions are.
It's like two. Is it not 2 purple die for?
It's
everything?
upgrade the difficulty. So it's not actually, because I didn't quite understand the difference between upgrade and add. It's actually you upgrade it by 3 times, which means you add one of the red dice. So it's 3 red dice instead of 3 purple dice that we were doing last time. Can I borrow somebody's red dice?
Yeah.
And he has.
Crit fail. He just swings in a random place and kills a member of the crowd.
Vigilance requires presence, does it not?
I mean, we're just taking out the competition for further.
Vigilance is
willpower.
will. Vigilance is will.
It's
Willpower.
Willy.
Same thing for him.
Requires Willy.
Okay, that's not good for him. Right.
Please do me justice, please.
He has. So okay. He gets 2 failures.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Ooh.
He pulls up his lightsaber, runs in the opposite direction to you, and starts swinging like a madman. And because I will be fair, because of the attack that I was going to make him take a strain to move up to you guys, so because he said used one of his maneuvers to make the check of where you guys are. He takes a strain to do that in the first place. It is now Tokrin's turn. Anyone going to help him?
No.
Any takers?
I mean,
Give Woody a stim pack.
we can't until it's our turn.
It's Uma's turn now.
Cool.
Just take him down.
I'm going. Can I run up?
I want Woody to go and like throw out a little, like a lasso to attach around my ankle and drag me off, like R2 does to C-3PO's head.
Yeah, in the second one, yeah.
So I'm at short range to him now.
Currently at no medium range. He's
Oh.
fucking run off.
Fair enough. Yeah, I'd like to run up to him, so that'll take a strain.
Okay, yeah.
And just gonna swing for his neck.
Just push him over.
Yeah,
his
is there like a
lightsaber.
hill? Is there like a ridge you can just kick him off?
Yeah.
Is it like a Quidditch stadium where round
Hey,
the side there's just a big
I'm not gonna lie,
drop?
I feel like even though we're in combat, if I kick a blind man onto the floor, I should take combat. Killing him is fine because it's combat.
Conflict.
But if I go up to a blind man and kick him
Kicking a blind
onto
man
the
is
floor,
bad.
I should take conflict.
And that's growth. There's conflict that he resolved earlier.
Yeah.
This is what it's come to. He's grown.
I need another beer. Give me a beer. I'm gonna be the blind man.
How much difficulty is this?
2.
2.
2 again.
Cool. I get so that count. I end up with 4 successes and a disadvantage.
4 successes and a disadvantage. How much damage do you do in total?
I do 12 damage in total, ignoring 4 soak.
Right. How do you want to kill him?
I generally just want to. Can I go up to him and he's just kind of like swinging around? I just kind of. So you know the Obi-Wan stance that he takes
Yes.
in Episode 3 with the lightsaber pointing directly out.
Yes.
With my sword, I do that and I just plunge it into the base of his skull,
Fuck.
and it comes out his mouth.
Comes out where his eyes are blind.
Yes, comes out of his eyes. Like the slit where the where his visor's broken, it just comes out.
That is a bit
Out of
brutal,
that.
to be honest.
Right, yes. You
I
do
mean-
exactly that. I am, however, going to flip a destiny point.
Mm-hmm.
As you do that, you just sort of continue. You make this final
get
killing blow, but you make a couple of other attacks against him in this flurry of attacks. One of which clashes with the hilt of his lightsaber, shattering it into 100 pieces. However, the crystal does appear to be intact. Welcome to the middle bit. Hello, it's just me this week. Connor couldn't come on to do a mid bit this week, but hopefully this one will be a little bit shorter than the sort of 20-minute long mid bits that we've done previously, which we're kind of just using as a chance to catch up as well. Hopefully everyone's having a really good time in lockdown, not getting too bored with it all and not getting too frustrated. I've actually been doing alright myself. It's been just keeping myself busy with video games and editing and that sort of stuff, and a little bit of uni work and all that sort of jazz. So yeah, no. So hopefully everyone is finding something to keep themselves occupied with. all those Disney Plus, Netflix, Amazon Prime shows and all that sort of stuff. Been giving out lots of advice to friends recently about shows that I really like, that I think they should watch. And the recent thing I gave advice of was I really liked Star Trek Discovery. Really like that Netflix show. I think it's really good. It's one of those ones that I've actually gone back to and rewatched. Find it just easy to watch, quite fun. I think it's actually probably got enough. Obviously I'm not a massive Star Trek fan. I wouldn't call myself a Trekkie. I don't know enough about it that some of the other fans obviously would get really would know a lot more than me. And I know that Star Trek is one of those fan bases that's when things are done poorly and done badly, it's one of those ones that it does annoy those fans a lot. So I don't know what the opinion of it from that sort of standpoint is, but I find it really, really fun. I think from where I stand with it, it's got enough that, because I know a little bit about Star Trek, that I'm like, oh, cool, I get that, that's nice. But also not so much that I kind of get lost in it. I think people who would want to try and get into Star Trek for the first time and stuff might find it quite accessible, which is quite cool. What else have I been watching? I've been dabbling in the Tiger King series that everybody's going on about. I'm trying to watch that with my girlfriend as well, who's currently revising for exams, so I'm getting through that a bit slower. But that has been interesting to say the least. Really, really weird stuff. Also been watching some movies and stuff. I watched the Jumanji: The Next Level again recently. I saw that in the cinema when it originally came out and watched it again the other night on Amazon. That's just, those movies just crack me up so much. They're just so funny. Something about Jack Black playing a teenager inside a man's body just makes me laugh so much. He's just so funny. I think the highlights of those films are definitely Kevin Hart and Jack Black. They just make me laugh so much. Well, and obviously, being a big Doctor Who fan, I absolutely love Karen Gillan. I'm not sure how you say that, but yeah, she's fantastic in that as well. And The Rock's just hilarious. I think The Rock's actually a better actor than a lot of people give him credit for. But I just find the whole movie just so fucking funny. It's just such a fun movie. Yeah, no, apart from that, just been sort of keeping busy. Been playing a bit of Animal Crossing recently on the Switch. If you play Animal Crossing at all, then check out our Twitter, because I've made a little LTRP t-shirt on Animal Crossing, and I've sent the link or the code for downloading it on our Twitter, so you can check that out if you are playing Animal Crossing. Been playing a little bit of Smash Bros as well, which has been quite fun. Yeah, no, it's just keeping myself busy. I'm lucky enough that I've got nice big windows in my room, so I'm able to sort of enjoy the sun without having to go outside or go on, like, you know, we go out for my walks occasionally, but I don't need to go and break the lockdown at all or anything. I'm quite lucky in that way. So yeah, just been doing that sort of stuff. I am still drawing the artwork for the Star Wars campaign for the great games that you're listening to now. It is taking way longer than I was hoping it would. Mostly just the motivation issues. I'm having trouble getting the legs of Uma right, and it's really annoying me. And every time I try and do it, I spend about 15 minutes doing it, get frustrated, and put it back down. But I think it might just be worth starting another character, and then that'll motivate me to get back into it. Or drawing the rest of the character in full detail with no legs, and just sort of seeing how that helps me get moving on it, and then maybe even like inspires me of how I want the legs to look. But I'm crap at drawing legs. I always have been, which is why a lot of our characters have very similar poses, the way that they're stood, and why 9 in the great game, the Great Capital Bake Off artwork has no legs, because then I didn't have to draw them. But yeah, that is coming. It will take a while. I'm hoping to get it done by the end of the season, but hopefully that will get done. Apart from that, no. Just in terms of our charity stuff that we promote, Glasgow Marrow and Anthony Nolan in general are doing a lot of online stuff at the moment to try and support their things. I know a lot of the guys in Glasgow Marrow at the moment, I believe, are doing some fundraising in terms of doing long walks and stuff in their lockdown. So like going up and down stairs in their house or walking back and forth in gardens. to try and I think they're trying to climb to the height of Everest Base Camp and also do a specific distance. I can't remember the distance as well, to try and earn money. Obviously, because a lot of charities will be experiencing this at the moment, but because of the lockdown, they're really struggling to get that input of money and volunteers and stuff, and also in terms of Marrow, their donations, their donors they're struggling to pick that up as much as they normally would be. So yeah, go check that out and support them if you can. That's fantastic. And of course, we're still supporting the other charities such as Social Bite and Tiny Changes and all those guys. So please, go check them out and see what they're doing to try and raise money and support as well at the moment. Because obviously these charities are all just trying to support people who have a tough time normally and will be having even more of a tough time during this whole situation at the moment. Also, just a public safety announcement. Please, for the love of God, don't inject yourself with Dettol, because Jesus Christ, that's just the stupidest thing I've ever heard. Don't go do that. Sarcastic or not. We all know he wasn't being sarcastic. Anyway, please don't do that. Have a good one. Hopefully you're all enjoying this episode. Hopefully it's giving a little bit of relief to the time that everyone's having to spend inside and stuff. So hopefully everyone's enjoying this season. And if you're liking it, please tell your friends about it. Share it on social media or go over to iTunes and give us a review and a 5-star rating. I'm going to start asking only for the 5 stars because that's apparently what people do. Go do that. And check out our YouTube. We're on YouTube. We release sort of some of the Twitch streaming stuff that I've been doing goes up there. And hopefully, in the coming weeks, I'll do a couple more things with that. I've just been distracted by lots of other stuff at the moment, so I haven't been on it as much. But we've got some older stuff that's that I've some playthroughs and stuff that are up on our YouTube at the moment. So if you're interested in watching them, go check them out. And we've also got all the social medias: Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. And we've also got a Redbubble where we sell some t-shirts and stuff. I would thoroughly recommend the artwork from the Great Capital Bake Off t-shirt, which is a full art t-shirt. It's really, really cool. I'm currently wearing it now, and I absolutely love it. It's really comfortable, and I think it's the best artwork I've done, and the t-shirt came out really, really cool, so it looks great. So, yeah, go check that out. Anyway, enjoy the rest of the episode. Hope you have a lovely day. Bye-bye. Henry loves you.
I would like to pick up the crystal.
The crowd at this point completely erupt. And you see a large, weirdly dressed. I mean, he's dressed, which is strange. But a large slug man goes, "What the pa?" and slowly starts to slither away.
Where is he?
He is, you can see that he's in one of the guest boxes not far away from Hondo.
I'm going to kill that hut.
He's far away.
I would like, so as it ends, I see the crystal.
Can you give me xenology? Or not streetwise or whatever the underworld...
There's literally underworld.
Yeah. Just give me an underworld check.
How many difficulty?
Against... 1 and 1 red. One purple, 1 red.
Can I have my red back?
Yep. Sorry.
Thank you. That is a critical failure.
A sweet
You
crit
do not
fail.
recognise this hut.
But I know it's a hut.
In fact, you confuse him with another hut, who you also can't remember. You lose the memory of one hut.
Aww.
I think as you work for the huts, you may have recognised him, but you do not.
Yeah.
When you
anyone
say
at
he's
home-
clothed, right?
He has a weird little
Can he
vest
please?
on
Can he
and
have a
fancy
tie
hat.
on? Can he have a tie?
And a tie.
A bow tie?
A bow tie, but it's not attached anywhere, it might just be stapled on.
But yeah, has Tokrin explained what Kyber crystals are to me?
I think Tolkien kind
Umo-
of feels almost. I think Tolkien tries his best to try and teach you the different ways of the Force, not the actual combat stuff, because you're so.
Uma would have asked, how does the lightsaber work? Like that kind of thing.
Yeah.
How does it work?
You can decide.
I can give you a highs or lows if you want.
Well, I wanna.
I'll allow you guys to pick it, though.
Yeah, in
let's-
character, how flashback. Hey, Tokrin, how does the...
I get to play again. Yeah.
Somebody stab that fucker.
How does the blade, like, lightsaber thing work? Like, what does it do? How?
It's
I'm just
so it's
curious.
I understand that. It's controlled by a crystal. But why do you want to know?
I mean, it's interesting. I mean, I understand normal blades and I understand like vibro. It vibrates really quickly, makes it much easier to cut through things. But like, it's almost like a blaster bolt. It's frozen, and I'm a bit like I don't understand how it works. Like, I'm just curiosity.
Yeah, you know the weapon of the lightsaber was designed to. It's not to be not to be used whenever possible.
I understand that you told me about like peace and stuff. Like, fine, but I'm just curious. Like, so like a crystal.
Yes, it's controlled by a crystal. It's a fancy mechanism, but
So it's similar to homeopathy.
but they long time ago they used to have to power their lightsabers with battery packs, and they used to be plugged into something on their back. I mean, it's ridiculous. Technology's come a long way since then.
That's
but
crazy.
One day, if you stay true to what you really want to do, maybe one day I can show you how to build one.
Oh, thank you. That'd be pretty badass.
But
This moment
you've got a long way to
flashback-
go.
You flash back now from that lovely conversation, and you see Tokrin lying limp and dead on the floor.
Cool. I just like
There's a small red liquid flowing out of his temple.
but yeah, I want to like as I turn to go to kind of help Tokrin.
Yeah.
Can I force move the kyber crystal into my hand so that it's not obvious that I'm picking it up,
Yeah,
Cool.
you can totally do that.
and I just pocket it?
Just give me a force check.
A light side
That's
boy.
it, so you don't need to take conflict to do it. It's fine. You flick it and it just slides gently into your hand. Luna, you're currently over the other side of the arena with WD-40, who seems to be like completely ignoring the fact that he may have murdered some people in the crowd.
He's done well. I'm proud of him.
You hear memory deleted.
Oh my god. Or memory. I think it'd be more disconcerting if it was memory saved.
Memory saved under trauma.
Memory saved under review later.
Under good times.
What was the name of that psychologist or something who said everybody wanted to fuck horses or fuck their mum or something?
Oh, Freud.
Freud, there you go.
Sigmund
Saved
Freud.
in the Freud folder.
Yeah.
Suppressed memories.
I shall de-invisiblify.
De-invisible.
Oh, write that down. We need to remember that.
Visiblify.
I go over and I'm like, Woody, good job. We'll work. Is there a way that we can train Woody?
I mean, you
For, like,
could buy
aiming?
him new programming.
No,
Just to
we
upgrade his
fast
aim.
forward to a training montage
You
where they're
can't train him because he can't. He's a droid. He can't so much be trained as he can be
Yeah.
upgraded. But you can upgrade him. It just costs money and time.
Is there any way that we could like jimmy some sort of like aiming mechanism on him?
Put a laser sight. He
Maybe-
just like starts throwing grenades directly straight.
maybe if someone was good enough at mechanics and was also
Oh,
better
can
at
I,
being
uh,
alive.
Maybe if
Can
somebody
I-
was unconscious.
Can I go and grab one of Tokrin's stim packs and stab him with it? I'm
Um,
not using one of my own.
as you're about to, so there's some droids that come out to like clean up the mess, and one of them just is like a medical droid, the one that looks like the most terrifying thing you've ever seen.
Yeah.
And you're just like, I would not want to be treated. If you woke up in a hospital bed and that was looking at you, you'd be like, I'm dying. But it literally has an arm with a needle on it. It doesn't think it's been cleaned in a while. And it stabs him. Takes space tetanus +4. But yeah, no. Luna, you can try and buy more. I'll say probably the easiest way to do this is that you can legit just buy some increased aiming program for him.
Yeah.
But you'd have to buy it somewhere.
Okay.
Turning him into an
Keep it in
assassin
mind
droid.
because there is a section coming up not too far away that you'll be buying some stuff, and just keep that in mind.
Can we not just stick HK's head on top of Woody
No, I'm
and
not
then
letting you
wire
make a
them into each
Franken-droid.
other?
I would allow you to harvest the aiming matrix from HK and put it into him,
No.
but that would mean that HK no longer has it, and he has quite an advanced one.
Can we?
And also, you would have to do a mechanics check, and it would be involved money.
Can we
You could fuck
dual
both.
personality?
No.
That doesn't
Woody?
sound like a good idea. That does not sound like... Look, having tried to install 2 operating systems on a laptop, and that's difficult. Trying to install 2 personalities in a droid must be much harder.
Especially if one of them wants to murder you.
And
Right.
the other one's HK.
That's such a good point. I was thinking the other way around. That's the joke. Anyway, you guys, fuck. You guys make your way. You're led again by the little guy who had the nerd. Was it the sort of like, oh, excuse me?
Yeah. It was that
Follow
kind of-
me. Here we're going back up to the cocktail party, getting a little raucous. We had to kill one of the competitors. Don't know why I'm telling you this.
It's so
What?
nasally. It's such a
Who did you
nasal
have to
voice.
kill?
I'm not. Wait, sorry. I got stimpaks. My back.
You're now sort of coming back.
Okay,
around.
coming around,
You
cool.
wake up on the thing and go, not again.
I'd say I'm just sort of like slumped again, or I've got my arm over Woody, and
This-
Woody's
this-
sort of
This whole
walking
time,
as a
whilst you've
crutch.
been unconscious, you've just been hearing this swirl of voices in your head, and I know you think it might be something profound, but it's actually more like,
Have we got a mission? What's the plan, Master Omar? Have we got a mission? Have we got a mission?
and you're like, oh my god,
Make it stop.
why can't I dismantle him? Anyway, you guys are led back up to the cocktail party. Would each of you give me a number between 1 and 30 something?
Does that have to be
Oh,
the
I
same
was gonna
number?
say-
or
I was gonna
different
say
numbers?
69.
No. Each of you give me your own number. Well, this time, because we had all of you together last time, this time I'm going to force each of you to have your own conversations with people and meet some of these wacky characters
Oh,
I've created.
sweet
7.
Jesus.
You would like 7.
7.
You have met somebody that we mentioned early on, one of the name tags that you saw.
Ah.
You have found a man called Minimus.
Oh,
Ew.
Is he small? Or is he big?
He's actually, he's dressed sort of all in white with like, sort of like a white laminate armour, similar but in different styles to the Stormtroopers, but with gold edging all around it and stuff. You recognised him by his name tag and went up to him.
Minimus.
He is glaring at a man on the other side who is wearing a very similar armour but in black with silver edging.
Who's that? I literally. So he's like sitting, like I imagine him sitting in a chair,
Yes.
like glaring across, and I want to literally like kind of like, you know that thing of like what you're looking at. I want to like sit down next to him and be like, and just kind of like almost head on his shoulder, like, who's that we're looking at?
Right.
He a friend of yours?
No, not exactly.
An enemy?
Yeah. What the fuck is this voice? It just came out.
I mean,
Alright.
that's usually what happens with voices.
Okay. Yeah, no, you're kind of an enemy.
In
This
what?
is not what the
Te-
voice I
look,
imagine for this character at all. but
Tell
whatever.
me about it. Who is he? What did he do?
He's trying to kill me.
I mean, everybody
He's
here
here to kill me.
specifically to kill you.
To kill me.
I mean, kill him first.
Yeah, but I don't want to get disqualified. I want the prize. I joined this. He's come here to kill me.
I mean, really, every single person here is trying to kill you. It's including me.
No. Everyone here is trying to kill everyone.
True.
He's here to kill me.
Well, just get someone else to kill him first.
I hadn't considered this. Would you kill him?
Sure, I don't mind. I mean, no, I also want to win, so I'm not gonna do it now. But
Well, if you come across him, I'll owe you a favour if you kill him.
that works for me. What's his name?
Maximus.
Maximus.
Saw
Perfect.
that coming.
So you two have very similar names. Are you related? You're also wearing fairly
No.
similar armor.
I think it's a sick joke.
How do you know that he's here to kill you?
Because he said
Oh,
in a whole speech.
oh.
You'll have to ask him about it. Although, maybe if you buddy up to him, you won't see it coming.
Not a bad idea. I'm a very friendly person.
I mean, I know that we've all been assigned the ones for the next round of the for the first challenge, but maybe in the next one, you might come up against him.
Perfect.
You kill him, and I'll owe you a favour. In the third round, I'll help you out.
Perfect. That I will do that.
I won't let you win over me, but
Yeah, of course.
I'll owe you a favour.
That works for me.
All right.
I'll like kind of put a hand out to shake his hand.
Right. Would you like? He puts out a hand and he gives you one of those sort of old Roman handshakes where you sort of like grab him by
Yeah.
the forearm and you both like shake.
I was gonna say I want to do
He
that.
looks at you like with a weird, kind of like the sort of look like he fucks his sister. It's weird.
what?
And
And
then-
is it what bad that I know the look?
Yes. And then, I mean, would you like to go speak to Maximus briefly?
I would like to go speak to
I was
Maximus.
going to say,
briefly.
what number did you roll? I'm going to use the number above it.
I'd love to go
Yeah.
speak to
Get
Maximus.
it? What number were you?
It's actually, I thought of that, and Maximus is not above
Oh.
him. He's nowhere near him in the thing.
But
Maximus was the first character I wrote.
Genuinely, I would like to go
You would
and
like to go
speak to
Maximus.
Maximus. Yeah.
Right. You go up to Maximus.
I want to say, as I kind of see him, and I walk across, and about halfway to him, I kind of look back at the nurse and give him a big thumbs up.
Yes, yeah.
And then just continue to talk to Maximus.
Right, you go up to Maximus. You can see that Maximus has been glaring at Minimus the whole time as well. They're both sort of staring at each
So
other
I want to.
across the cocktail party. Like, people are walking past with like droids with dishes of drinks and stuff, and they're like, every time they're just like leaning around people to have a look
Yeah.
at each other.
So I want to kind of walk up and it's like, so a bit of maybe sexual tension between the two of you. What's going on? Here, your name is Maximus.
My
And
name
who's
is Maximus.
Hello, Maximus.
Father to a murdered son, husband to a murdered wife.
What? Why?
Have you never seen
Yeah,
this movie?
I've seen the movie.
Good.
It's Gladiator. It's a
Yeah.
very good film.
This is a gladiator match.
Why are you? The two of you. I love drama, and there's some drama here, and I want to know what's going on.
I want you to know that in the notes I wrote, another competitor is responsible, and he is here for revenge.
That man, he killed my wife
They've both got similar accents. I like this.
and my son
Why did he kill them?
because he's a cunt. And
I mean-
also, his dad loved me more.
Wait,
Oh.
are you brothers?
What?
Are you
No,
brothers?
no. Sort of, I'm not. It's his actual dad. I'm more of like the better son he never had.
Oh, right. So, wait.
Hold on, can you move to your left? I can't get an eye on it.
Oh, fair enough. I'll like kind of go around.
He continues to sort of stare just over your shoulder.
I
Like, it's
want to.
weird.
Can I do the thing where so in the same way I go to behind Maximus, put my head like over his shoulder, and like behind his back, I want to give Minimus a big thumbs up.
The fact that you are just like still like, Minimus, I'm going to kill this guy who you murdered his family. Yeah, sure.
And then I'll be like, so I want to then say to
Oh,
Max,
fuck
I then want to say to Maximus, so Minimus has told me that you want to kill him.
Yeah, I
And
want to kill him.
he's got me to agree to kill you if we come up against each other. But I didn't know that you had a good reason for killing him.
Father
Because
of
you
a
know,
murdered son,
revenge
husband
is.
of a murdered wife.
I've got a friend that tells me revenge is not something you should look for, but I very strongly disagree.
Yes,
So I'm kind of on your side. So he said he'll give me a
there's an
favor.
old saying about it. I can't quite remember it.
Revenge is a dish
It's-
best served as soon as possible and as hard as possible.
No, it's not the Pedai way. I don't remember.
Something like that. But he's said he'll give me a favor if I
Sexual?
kill you. No, just like a favor.
Weird. You know he fucks his sister.
Yeah, I got that feeling.
He fucks his sister in the movie, Connor.
He
Does
does.
he?
He does. Yeah.
Legit.
But
Is it Game of Thrones? I thought you said Gladiator.
maybe if I could kill him for you.
I'll tell you what. You take out that Joker.
Yes.
Don't kill him.
Just
You leave him
incapacitate.
for me.
Perfect.
Because if he's out, I have heard rumors of the next round. If you incapacitate him enough for me to kill him, I'll owe you a favor if I make it to the third round.
Perfect. That sounds good.
Alright.
I'd like to kind of very sneakily shake his hand.
Yeah, he like puts his hand behind yours and it gives him the sort of similar like
Yeah.
Roman thing. But to Minimus, he's looking at it a bit weird because it looks like a weird hug.
Weird hand job.
Yeah.
Behind the back.
And then I'd like to kind of walk back over to Minimus and be like, don't worry. I've got a plan. Definitely going to kill him.
You're playing both sides.
Yeah. If we come up against one of them, we'll get a favor.
You give like Minimus this wink, and as your eyelid closes, the camera lens closes and flashes open, and we're with Tokrin. Give me a number. I'd also like you all to recognise the fact that I said that Joker because Joaquin Phoenix played that character in the movie.
right.
I also haven't seen Joker yet.
Is there
And Joker
any?
is probably a dated reference by now, but whatever.
Yeah.
Is there any way that I can make myself less shit in terms of critical injuries and all that kind of stuff? No.
There's a lot of droids. So there's droids walking around with all of the batter and stuff as,
Yeah,
as
yeah,
our
yeah.
last time. So if any of you have taken any wounds, please put yourself to 0.
Yeah.
Strain as well.
Strain and all strain. Yeah, there's something in these drinks, and it's a white powder. No, it's the death sticks. You guys can figure out what it does to your lifespan later.
I still want to try and find some death sticks.
Not now. You've just done your thing.
You had your turn.
Next
You had
time.
your turn, I think. No, so yeah, okay, right. So one of the guys comes up to you and says, "Yeah, we've been seeing that you've been taking a bit of a battering. Hondo seems to have taken some sort of nice liking to you guys, and he hands you what looks to be like a batter tank thing, but this one is pink."
Cool. I'm gonna flip a destiny point to good for me to allow this to happen because I think that's fair.
Yes.
Yeah. I is Hondo in the room?
Right, so you're flipping one of your destiny points.
Yes.
Okay, so I've got one more dark side.
Yes, you've got another
Yeah.
dark side. Is Hondo in the room?
No, Hondo's not in the room. It's just seems this guy's sort of been sent
Oh,
by
okay.
him.
Cool.
They must have recognised that you've been taking a fair bit of damage. Would you like to drink the pink liquid?
I would like to smell the pink liquid.
It smells.
Can I like dip my finger in it and touch a little bit to my tongue?
It smells like Cartouchian naze drops.
Are those a thing?
I've just made them up.
Oh fuck!
Yeah.
Talkeran's like, oh, Cartouchian naze drops.
Write that down. I'm
Thank
never
you.
going to remember that. But
Can you
yes,
spell it?
there's now a planet called Cartoucha. Oh, Cartoucha, and it's most definitely an Egyptian planet. Oh, no, another desert planet. That sucks. Oh well, there's lots of pyramids and shit.
Cartouchian naze drops.
Naze drops, like Naze drops.
Fuck.
Naze must be some sort of plant there.
Cool.
Or naze
Does
drops.
Talkeran
Maybe naze drops or
particularly?
some sort of
I'm going to say Talkeran particularly likes Cartouchian naze drops.
It's a sweet smell.
I'm gonna take a bit,
You take a bit.
and
So if you drink the whole thing to gain its effect, yes. So drinking the whole thing,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
may remove 1 critical injury from your list.
it's gonna be the worst one.
You also feel actually quite more rejuvenated than you did beforehand,
Oh.
in a way that means that you sort of almost gain a better appreciation for the injuries that you currently still have. You may count that as the cycle of your week passing forward. So
Oh,
you may
okay.
now you can attempt a medical check on yourself at some point as well to heal a critical injury. So you get your 1 week once per
cool.
week critical injury heal back.
Can I do that now?
Yes, you can. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
I'm happy to just do that.
So
as
if you
my
sit in
turn.
the corner and no, because I'm happy because I want you to meet some characters.
Okay,
and stuff
cool,
as well. So
cool,
if you sit in
cool.
the corner and start bandaging yourself up, give me a number. So I'll let you do the medical check. You have to roll it against the number of purple you have for that critical injury.
What if I have multiple critical injuries?
You pick one of them.
Oh,
and
right,
whichever
okay,
one
I
you
understand,
want.
I
So I would
understand.
heal one of the easier
I
ones.
thought I
to
had
get
to
a better
add them
chance.
all up there, and I was like,
So you do a
that's
medicine
big.
check versus. I think it's against. 1 second, let me double check. But I think it's against something plus the severity of your critical injury. Okay, cool. It's just 1 purple.
You
Or
sh-
whatever purple you're rolling against.
Yeah, so it's a 2 purple injury.
Yeah, so roll against 2 purple.
Cool. Oh, fucking off the table. And I've got 2 successes so far, so let's hope these ones don't fuck it up. Ooh, 3 successes and a disadvantage. Oh, 4 successes and a disadvantage.
Cool. You successfully heal yourself of that critical injury.
Fantastic.
Whilst you're sort of bandaging yourself up and giving yourself some health, would you like to give me a number between 1 and 30 something?
30 something. 17.
17. Oh, this is kind of an interesting group for you to meet.
Okay.
The other 2 might not be so interested, but you meet Talna Ogred. Talna
Okay.
Ogred is a character I have created. 3,
Good.
so walking up towards you, 3 female sisters of Dathomir walk up to you whilst you're sort of bandaging yourself up.
What are they?
Females of Dathomir are basically the They are female Zabraks on Dathomir. They are Ventress, Clone Wars bad guy.
Kind of like
from Star Wars.
witches.
They've got like bold heads. They use the Force in a super weird way that use it more like magic than the actual Force.
Oh, okay.
But they're particularly skilled warriors, and they're actually on their planet. They have a serious matriarchy in the way that the women run the entire world, and men are kept in villages, and they pick them out when they want to breed with them.
Ooh.
And that's literally it. The men pretty much only exist to keep the line going.
Yeah,
So
they're
you meet.
really cool.
Oh, they're quite scary.
Almost
They
an
are.
identical person to Ventress. All three of them have sort of bald heads and sort of robes on. They appear to be carrying standard weaponry of sorts like vibro
Yeah.
daggers and knives and swords and of the such. They come up to you, and the one at the head of them introduces herself as Suzigi Ogred. We saw your fight.
I'd say Tokrin is still like bandaging up one of his wounds and sort of looks up and is like, "Oh, I recognize you lot."
Ah, we recognize you, a Jedi. Although our kinds may have come to blows in the past, we have great respect.
Yeah, no, I remember one of your sorts back in the Clone Wars caused us no ends of havoc.
I fear you will never have to suffer such problems again. I assume you have heard of the Purge.
The Purge?
The Great Purge of Dathomir?
Has Tokrin heard of this?
No, you won't.
gonna-
This will have. So in my canon, so this is not Star Wars canon at all, but in my canon, during the time at which the Jedi Purge was going on, and the fact I don't know if this happened in the end of Clone Wars or what specifically, but this is the way it's going to happen in my canon.
Okay.
That whilst you were trapped on
Ryloth.
basically whilst Vader was going around the galaxy purging the galaxy of the Jedi, the Emperor, seeing them as a threat, personally went to Dathomir and purged the females of Dathomir as he saw their force powers as a threat to his empire. You are speaking to the last sisters of Dathomir, the three sisters.
So did they explain that to me?
Mm-hmm.
So, okay. That's, I mean, how do you guys feel about that? Seems like quite a hit.
Yes, my sister Talna here, and she points to who appears to be the second oldest.
Yeah.
She points to her and says she has a gift for visions. She saw the purge coming, but we were not able to convince our sisters of its validity.
So what's
We alone escaped.
So what's Dathomir like now? I've not been in
It is a
many
wasteland.
clicks.
Clicks. God damn it. It is a complete wasteland. I'm not even sure the males survived.
Oh wow! The Dathomir was once a place producing very powerful warriors.
And no more powerful than my little sister, as maybe you shall see if you witness one of our fights. You can see that. So you're talking to sort of the one that looks the oldest. She maybe looks, in her late 20s. There's the middle one seems to be maybe about 20 years old.
Yeah.
The youngest one maybe looks 10 years old. But she has this sort of weird. She hasn't spoken at all. She has this sort of quiet. She's just sort of looking, staring at you. She doesn't really seem to be moving apart from that, and she seems to be the most wrapped up in cloaks.
Okay.
You can feel
Yeah, I was gonna say.
immense power coming off her.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Can I roll a force die or
Yes,
something
yes,
to try
please.
and feel the force
Mhm.
around her? One dark side.
So that's actually quite fitting. Take the conflict. You can feel almost akin to Mace Windu level power coming off this girl, and in waves of hatred and fear.
Fear from her.
It's
she
almost
is
like you
scared
can
and
feel
she
that
is
she
hateful.
she has this mixture of fear and anger within her.
Okay. And I look at her and I say, and who are you? You're not quite young to be in this game?
She continues to stare at you and says nothing. My little sister does not speak.
Oh.
She has not spoken since the purge, our escape.
Oh. Is she okay?
We do not know.
Right.
Even Talma's visions cannot see what happens to her in the future.
Are you worried about that?
No.
Okay.
She is the most powerful. We tend not to fuck with her.
I'm imagining a very sort of 11 type vibe.
Each of them have like very intricate and interesting tattoos over their sort of around their eyes and over their scalps. Or what you can see of their scalps as it rises up at their hoods. You're sat sort of down, and they're stood upright, so you can sort of see a little bit. But they seem to have very intricate tattoos, sort of in a more intricate way than Ventress did.
Okay.
Or markings, or whatever they are.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
So when they call each other sisters, is that they're genuinely related, or is that what they all call each other?
The three of these guys are genuinely related, but all of them call the other sisters as well. It's sort of like a weird thing. But these three are also they're like space nuns who kill people.
Like evil space nuns.
Yes.
There's the name of an episode right now.
Evil space nuns. They're carrying nunchucks.
That's very good.
They're carrying none of the sort.
None can stand against them.
Is this the new egg jokes? Nun jokes?
I was going to say, take a fucking pew, but I don't know if that really works. Take a motherfucking
No, she
pew!
gets out onto the field and...
Later on you see them fighting, it's like, pew pew!
I was going to make that joke. And fucking whole benches fly out of their guns. It's fucking wild.
It's like the single best GTA 5 mod is all guns shoot cars.
Oh, that would be good.
It's very
I didn't know there was a mod
I
for
walk out into
that.
the thing and it's just like, right, ladies, take them to church. At this point, one of the guys, smaller alien chaps, comes up and says, "Excuse me, sisters. Well, we're ready for you in the main arena. Hondo has great respect for you due to a run-in he had with one of your sisters many years ago. Main arena, 5 minutes, please." It's like, we must bid our farewell. Thank you for speaking to us, Master Jedi.
Yeah, Tolkien sort of nods his head, and when they turn and walk away, sort of staring at the girl.
As she walk away, you can see this ever so slight glimmer as her eye starts to her eyes appear to start glowing green.
Glowing green.
The magic that Dathomirians use tends to be sort of weird green stuff.
I want to be their friends.
Hella good.
They sound so cool.
As one of them walks past, we get a classic Star Wars screen wipe. 9, no,
Star swipe.
Nat, Luna. Robbins, would you like to give me a number between 1 and 30 something?
Can I request something, maybe extra or something instead? I want to see my dad.
Extra your dad.
I want to see.
He wants
my
to
dad.
see.
Oh shit! No.
Yonder. What's it?
We can do that as well.
I want to see my dad.
Great.
At this point, one of the guys comes up to you and goes, "Hello, Luna, fucking idiot, Cobalt, fucking moron, I'm gonna fucking Cobalt, you're Cobalt,
Yes.
How many times did I have to say?" This guy seems tired.
I wasn't too sure if you were talking to me or just talking to yourself, to be fair. You have one job. And
I might as well be. Anyway, your dad sells Avon? No. So you're the one here for Wayne?
Yes.
Right,
Yes,
okay.
can I see him?
Proof of lifetime. He presses like a wee thing on his arm and a button, and his hologram appears, and it's Wayne in his cell. It's like, what was his voice?
He was like,
I'm Mary Poppins, y'all.
Mary Poppins.
I'm Mary Poppins. Oh, okay. We'll do this now.
It was
whatever
a bit more.
was.
It was a bit more.
Whatever. We'll do this now. Okay.
Money means nothing.
Oh, okay. Oh, whatever.
Only money.
I may not be your father, but I'm your daddy.
I'm your daddy. Okay. Oh,
Yeah, that was it.
Whatever you say, girl. Luna. Oh. What do you mean I gotta call it Cobalt? Cobalt?
Yeah. It's
Can I speak to Luna?
oh, fucking hell. It's me. It's my fucking.
Oh, okay.
It's the name.
It's dark in here.
How would that affect a Hologram.
Shut the fuck up! I'm talking to my daughter here.
Shut up, God.
Yeah.
Fucking invited you.
They're saying they're messaging me, cause, what do you mean I gotta say the time and date? I don't know the time and date. Proof on life shit. I've been in a cell for like 6 days. Space, it's irrelevant. Fuck you. I'm alive. How you doing? You made it to round 3 of the first challenge?
Yes,
Oh, good.
I did.
Anything
We did.
I mean, how's it been so far?
Well, we fought droids, I guess, and some
Okay.
droidicas. WD-40 whipped out a grenade.
I'm surprised you're a match for Droidicus.
Yeah. I can't remember the
It's alright.
reference.
It's a reference to a movie years ago.
I can't remember the reference.
I think it was like, how long were the Clone Wars? It was like 19 years ago or some shit.
Second round, we fought a stormtrooper who had a lightsaber, which was
Holy shit.
difficult. Tok'rin got fucked twice. He got fucked down.
Tok'rin got-
We've had to revive him twice.
What kind of challenges are these? No, with the lightsaber. But you doing good?
But no, we're doing well. Everyone's in good spirits.
Okay,
it's,
good.
it's looking good, I think.
Alright, good. You having fun?
Yeah, but you didn't carry yourself. You eating well?
You eating well? What are you drinking? I wish I could drink.
You sleeping well? You taking care of yourself?
Wayne, it's been 2 hours.
You don't know I care about you, though. I'm bored down here.
You've been up
You not got a screen?
They found my porn.
You've been up to. Oh, I didn't need to know that, Dad. You've been up to much.
I'm not your dad, but I am your daddy.
Oh my God.
That can be taken a very weird way.
Yep.
Hey,
Oh,
your daddy,
yeah.
but I'm your daddy.
Can we not sexualize this fake relationship with my fake dad, please?
Excuse me, fake daddy.
But, have they been treating you well? Like,
No, I'm fine. I'm doing good. They gave me some food today.
Oh God.
That's so bad.
Yeah, no, I'm good. You keep concentrating on yourself. They say I can message you like this between each of the rounds.
Yeah, I made sure that Hondo was clear with that, and that worked well.
What the fuck you mean? I only got 2 minutes left? Fuck you. No, fuck you. Fuck you. I only got 2 minutes left. Oh no, not you.
Sorry, I'm not doing too good.
What's wrong? You got a cold?
I think I'm.
I'll get it. No, you know you can't go out with that jumper on.
What, you wear a scarf? Where's your hat? I knit you that hat 5 years ago.
Help dig that armor. Not keeping you warm. Put Tok'rin on. Tell that motherfucker I want to speak to him.
They're not taking care of you.
You're supposed to have skill medicine. What's your medicine check?
Bandaging himself up, motherfucker. Got cold over here. And let me have a beer.
This has gone fucking. Come on.
Gone.
It's lonely down here.
Wayne gone wild.
Anyway,
Does Wayne have a screen? Can Wayne watch the... it's not
oh yeah,
being-
no, I've been watching. Basically, having this conversation wasn't necessary.
What, have you been watching it?
No, yeah, I'm friends with this motherfucker who's shouting at me. His name's Ken.
Ken.
Ken? Is it Ken? Oh yeah, Ken. Kyle. Nice, Ken.
I'm very sorry, but I think Wayne's like gone a bit loopy.
I've been in here for like weeks or some shit. It's irrelevant. It's space. Anyway, I got to go. All right. I'll see you later.
You take care of yourself.
You
okay?
do, hon.
Just don't fight people. Don't just keep a low profile, I guess, as much as you can.
Yeah.
Keep a low profile in your, like, 4x4
He
cell.
gives you a wee salute, and then he turns, and as it goes off, you just hear him say,
So Ken, how that bitch wife of yours?
and then he cuts off.
Just kind of give an eye roll, like, oh, sweet Jesus.
He hasn't changed.
I want that to be the response to everything in this game. It's just like, oh, this is very important. It's like, who cares? Space, irrelevant.
I would give you another character, but that would go on for a fair bit. So what I will just make a small reference is that as it sort of turns off behind, you just hear this boing, 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 boing. As
It's a stormtrooper on a space hopper.
better. It's a Geonosian who seems to be like sort of weirdly tied to a pogo stick with his legs pops past.
I don't. What?
You have just seen Pogo the Jumper, a character created by Connor and I during the podcast mid-bit at one point.
That is really dumb.
What's a
Boing.
Geonosian?
A Geonosian is one of those weird insect people from the second
Oh
film.
god, is it really
His-
insecty?
His
How
leg-
insecty
his
is
leg-
it?
No, not really that. He's like a...
Pretty.
I'm not good with insects.
He looks like incest. No, I'm not good with incest.
Ah no, I don't like him. No.
Yeah, he looks
don't
like
like that at
that. But his
all.
legs are. Unfortunately, his legs were flattened in a factory accident. Oh no, the guy who's like looking at you, he's like he hasn't been paying attention to your conversation. He's like, poor Pogo, legs flattened in a factory accident. He tied them to a pogo stick, and now that's how he gets around. He's like Tigger. He's got a shocking lawyer. How do you think he ended up here?
So does he just have to keep moving? He can't stand still.
He can't stand still. Well, he can, but it's like
That's really.
when he gets excited. It's like
That sheer noise. So I really hope the microphone can pick that up.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie.
I think it does.
Please stop.
he just sort of goes off into the distance. I can't do it quietly. Anyway, at this point, what? Are you done?
Oh well, that's all
You
the
good?
time. That's all the time you gave me.
Well, I didn't hang up.
What's your name?
Everything's my fucking fault, you know. I don't get paid for this.
Do
I
you
don't get paid at all.
Do you not get? What do you do then?
They just don't whip me. Anyway, do you, where's the other fucking bag of lugs?
Over.
What voice am I doing?
So,
Hello. There we go. We're back.
they're around somewhere.
I've got a cold. You've given me this. Anyway, oh, I see Bandage McFucknuts and
What?
and the one talking to the guy in the white and the guy in the black. Right, okay. You want to grab them? I think in about. Well, whilst the next fight in the Great Arena is being finished off with the Dathomir sisters, we'll take you down and get you ready.
Can I polish up WD-40?
Yeah. So you get all three of you get rounded up and taken down to this sort of waiting area where you guys have been in the previous rounds readying your weapons and all this sort of jazz. You have time now to sort of polish WD-40.
Can I bring a drink with me?
You can take your drink with you. You can take it to the fucking arena.
I do.
There ain't no rules apart from the intricate rules that I've created that you will follow.
Can I have like a beer bottle?
Yeah, dude.
You want to bottle someone?
Yes. I'm adding it to my
Weapons.
inventory.
I bring down my drink, my Mustafartini.
That's
I like that.
it's got like smoke coming off it, and it's like a bright red liquid. Oh, Jesus Christ! There's like a little Anakin on the side of the glass.
No, I think
He's on fire.
Obi-Wan's on the side of the glass. Anakin's floating in
Fucking legitimately, right? If you can find a way to fit this in, because you have drunk this drink and invented such a brilliant thing, if you ever find yourself on the high ground in the next 10 hours of gameplay, not us playing, but 10 hours within the world, which is irrelevant because it's space, you get a blue dice added on if you're on the high ground. Fuck me, yes. Okay, right. Son of a cunt. You guys walk into the arena. You can just see sort of, I mean, because this is the arena you've been in a couple of times, you can still see some of the blood from where you took out the Game Master. You can see some like big splatter marks on the like not so much like somebody hit the wall, but more that somebody exploded near the wall. Around the areas.
That's cool.
Different colours of blood. There's a couple of like splashes of blue and mostly red. You guys sort of passed the Dathomir sisters, who just sort of gave you a nod as they came past, and you were ushered into the crowd. The crowd, of course, is going mental and still cheering and giving you guys all of their attention.
So they just splattered people against a wall.
They just had a game of splat.
Splat. Splat.
Wow.
Splatoon.
Impressive.
Anyway,
I still want to be
at this point, the commentator
Even more
comes on.
insult.
I've done so many voices, I can't remember.
Commentator.
The Malevolence! The Malevolence! Welcome back, fuck. Where's my script? The crew of the Eclipse! We'll edit it out in post. And he goes, now for their final round, they shall be facing off against the champions of last year's final hunt.
Oh, what?
At this point, the door begins to open again, and 3 figures start walking towards you.
Is it like a crazy mirror and they're really similar to us?
Wait, is this the people who...
You have no idea how close you are.
So it's a crazy mirror. I suggested this one.
Wait, are these the guys who won the actual contest last year?
Yeah.
So yes, these are the guys who won
That's
the...
not fair.
Why the fuck would you enter it again?
No ego, man.
Not much else to do.
So you see walking towards you a blue-skinned Transdoshan, a purple-skinned Devorian, and a white-skinned human.
Fuck, it's the fucking D&D characters.
Introducing Isothane, Tholma, and Nuns!